Etsy shop review of Repurpose Couture, shop owner Marla, reviewed by me, Wendy Bryant of CreoleSha. Okay, I love what I see already. I love your banner, and I love this little thing over here. I always forget what this is called, but it's just, you could either, put a logo there or a photo of yourself creating, but I just love it. It all connects. You feel like you're in the same shop when you look. Um, and then a great photo of you, Marla, over here. That's awesome because people want to know who they're connecting with, and I really think that this speaks what your shop is about. Eco-conscious upcycled clothing right here. That's perfect. That's great Google search words. So I think you did a good job there. Okay, so let's just jump in the shop and see what we got going on here. Great photos, great background, very light and airy. The photos are taken from far enough back that you have white space behind it, which is pleasing to the eye. I love this. Great sections over here. All your categories are there. Looks like your largest market is large and extra large. Check your sales and see if this is who you market to. Where do most of your sales come from? Do they come from this category right here? Because, this is where your largest number of dresses are. Of course, you have a lot on sale, so that could have been larger sizes or smaller sizes. So I would just check and see, because that's the one thing I'm trying to get people to understand. Where are your sales coming from? Look at your sales. Go over the past 2-3 years and look and see what sells, what style dress sells, who you're selling to, who you're marketing to, and that will help when you're trying to decide what to create that day. Let's just start looking at some listings. Fall shirts for women, plus size sweatshirt, upcycled purple and green top, patchwork tunic. Yep, these are all great. This one is on sale. It is on sale. And I wanted to just suggest something to you. I know it says fall. I would suggest that, it's coming spring, that you would want to change that if it doesn't sell and you're going to keep it in your shop, because it's an adorable dress for summer or spring or fall. It really doesn't matter. People who buy upcycled clothing, a lot of them do not follow the norm as far as color scheme. So I wouldn't just put it on sale because you thought it was a fall shirt. Something to think about. Something to think about. But your title is great. So let's just scroll down here and see what we're looking at. Okay, so you have the size. That's great. Plus size sweatshirt, upcycled purple. That's great. I would not put this big space between these. Go back in and delete that space in there. And I would move this up to here and then put this underneath. Okay? Because you want this to show up before the line break. Okay? Etsy has like a line break, and you can't see what's under there because a lot of people will not click to see the rest. So you want to answer all the questions that you can. Oversized top, patchwork cotton sweatshirt, warm and unique for your cooler weather. Add leggings or your jeans with boots, and yep. Okay, so if you decide to keep this for summer and spring, I would go in here and change that up, because honestly, I believe this could go for any, unless if it's a sweatshirt, it may be. Yeah, if it's a sweatshirt, then, it might be more for fall or spring. So, Washing, yep, she has washing instructions, which is great. I would stop leaving these huge breaks because it makes people have to scroll too much. I like the double space, but maybe not so much. Yeah. To to see designs in the, yep, see, she put a link in there to see other designs. That's perfect. That is great. 1 to 2 days of shipping, ready to ship in 1 to 2 days. I think that's very important. Um, Shipping is free. We talked about that Etsy ranks you higher when you ship for free. Looks like Marla probably has an about section already, but we're going to check that, but I'm almost positive she does. She has all her tag words, which look very good. Plus size sweatshirt, patchwork tunic, cotton. Yep. Okay, so we're just going to kind of click on another listing. I love the colors in this, very bright. Trendy, plus size clothing. Nothing wrong with the word trendy, but does people really search for that word? Something to think about. Look through your stats and see if people are searching for trendy. You know, it will show the words that people have searched for. So you could do bright colored plus size clothing. You know, something like that instead of trendy. It's just a thought. I'm not saying maybe people do search trendy. I know I try all sorts of words and I see how they do. And if you don't see people searching for them, then find words that people might be searching for. You know, unique, because it is unique, one of a kind. I know, sometimes people search for unique and one of a kind. But I love that, each one of your titles are different, and we talked about all this already, so you know what to do there. $38 for that shirt. I think that's a bit low. I think that's very low. I think people might be wondering why that price is so low, and maybe that's why it hasn't sold. I mean, I would definitely say 75 and up for that shirt. So I would relook at that price. I think people might be a little confused. I could see if it was on sale. Maybe it was on sale. Hang on a minute. It didn't show that it was on sale. Nope, it's not. It's not. So because you have ones that are on sale that are priced higher, and then you have these that aren't on sale that are priced lower than your on sale items. I think that could be very confusing. I would, yeah, I would definitely look at pricing. Definitely look at pricing. It's just a thought. A thought. Because like this is 56 and this is 58, and then you come up here and this one's $44.80 on sale, and then you have this beautiful piece that I know took a while to make. It's $38. If you want, Marlon, get with me and we'll discuss pricing and try to come up with a better price point, because like this one and this one, this is 42 and this is 38, and I know a lot more work went into that. I can see it. It's a beautiful piece, and actually this piece right here should be selling in the 90 to 120 range, I would think, compared to what's out there. So I think we need yeah, we need to look at that. We need to look at that. And I want to talk to you a little more about maybe more cohesive style with your work. I see you like to do lots and lots of different things, and nothing wrong with that at all, because a lot of times at first we're just trying to figure out, what we want to do, or sometimes we shift gears and we try to figure out which way we're going. But I see a large variety maybe of designs in here, and I want to see what you love to create. You have a ton of sales, you know, a ton. So maybe this has worked for you, and I'd be curious to find out. Um, but I do know to like stay with a customer base. Um, it's nice to have a variety. It's definitely nice to have a variety, but maybe a little more consistent variety. I don't know. Let's just talk about it. I love this. This looks like your work. These colors, I know you like to create in the brighter, funky colors. And I think you have a market for that. I really, really do. I think if you decide to go with your bright ones and stay in that you will draw that customer base in. Because when you're all over the place with muted and then bright, um, not saying you can't change colors for the season. I definitely think you can. But let's brainstorm on that a little. I see your titles, you know, each of them are different pretty much, you know, so that's great. That's great. See how this isn't bright, but it still goes along with that style that we were looking at a minute ago, and this one goes along with it. And that one, that blue one at the bottom that I just um, passed by. I really like that style of yours. So it's just something to think about, and that's cute. That little, I would remove this gift for Christmas. It's Christmas is over, and I would promote it as a scarf or cape, whatever it is, because it's not Christmassy. It can be used for any time. So just something to think about. All right, I think I'm kind of done right now. It looks like you have everything in place. You have all of that, you know, in place. I'm just concerned about maybe the cohesiveness of your dresses, and that's something we could discuss. So, in pricing. All right, so get with me and we will discuss that.